All right, God bless you, siblings. Here we go again. Here's a second word I received last night, and it goes, "Children, they plan to deceive, to trick, and misdirect. I will guide you on whose soil is fertile. There you will share me with them. Many will come and say, 'She spoke about this. He spoke about this.' They have the answer. As I directed the animals into the ark, I will direct them to my ark through you. As many have ignored or disagreed with what I have spoken to you, when the time arises, they will they will then come to you. This is my doing, children. I will trust you with parts of my flock. Tend to them, feed them, in some cases, shelter them. You will know. How will you know? I will tell you. My Holy Spirit will assist. He is working for your good. The same compassion I have, He has, for we are one. Remember this. No one can come to Abba except through the Son, and I will not give the Spirit unless you accept me. He is my gift to you. I will not leave you orphans. Remember, I have kept that promise." He switches gear a little bit. He says, "Prepare, for your positions come quick. All that I have promised, I will fulfill. Do not look at the time. I am the time." At this point, uh, um, actually, when I started this word, began feeling something in my chest, like almost like a pressure, but not hurt pressure, but like a stirring, almost a very strong stirring. So at this point in the word, he opens. I see him open his robe to show me his chest, but I don't see his chest. What I see is light emanating from him, right? But I see a clock of time, and within that, somehow, as we know, also an hourglass. So I see an hourglass and I see a clock, and then, uh, at this point, my chest is like feeling something more intense. It's getting more intense. So I write, "Oh man, my chest is doing something weird." So I go back to what I see. It is it is too bright to see where the hands of the clock are, so I couldn't tell. Or and it was too bright to see the hourglass of how many sands or whatever was left. Excuse me, was left in it. But this feeling in my chest is letting me know that time is short. Oh boy, is it short. Then he says, "Elvin, do you see it?" And I say, "See what, Lord?" Like I don't know what he was specifying. But as I look into his chest, my vision goes inside of his chest, but is traveling at millions of miles at speed. So I'm like, right? Then I see the back as it's traveling, my vision. I'm just seeing like if I was going through so much clouds and stuff, and it was just passing, like I was going through some type of tunnel. I don't know, but the tunnel was white and some specks of cloudiness and stuff like that. Um, then I see, so then it goes to the back of my head. So I'm seeing the back of my head, right? Um, as I'm typing this message, I'm seeing the back of my head. Um, and then I kind of, I see in the spirit, I do this from the back. And I had not turned my head in the physical. So I don't know. So I was like, okay, I'm seeing the back of my head. And then I do this and I look behind me. And that is exactly what I saw in his chest. So, okay. So I see this. And then he says, "I control time. It has been given to me. And at that point, I say, Lord, I'm going to be real with you. I don't understand what this means. And then he says, just know that I am in control. And then he says, this is all for now. So as I'm done with that, I'm still feeling this thing in my chest, like physically. And what I'm feeling has to do with what I saw. But as of right now, he's telling me just to keep that to myself for right now. So that's the second word. God bless you guys, and be safe. Time is short.